When we first arrived around 5:30 this afternoon, we couldn't even see the flames from where we are off of Spring Creek Road. But if you take a look behind me, you can see these large flames moving rapidly down this hillside. We're on Highway 55 in between Nampa and Marsing. As you can see behind me, a very bad two-car accident. They are still working to clean up the scene right now, loading up this truck onto a tow truck at this time. The good news is they have put all of the active flames out, but the bad news is there are extremely gusty winds out here. As you can see, some gusts up to 30 and 40 miles per hour. Now, they're going to be meeting with residents in these tents that they have set up on River Street between Americana Boulevard and 15th Street. So this road is blocked off to traffic, could affect the morning commute tomorrow. 2 men have been taken into custody and they are still looking for 1 female. Investigators say the fire started in the trash can of a kitchen in one of these businesses. Police say a road rage incident led to 1 man being shot. The fog is so bad out here. I want to show you, if we turn the camera here and face the other way, if you can see the lights from these officer vehicles, you can see just how dense the fog is out here. Now, crews were on standby all day long in areas just like this, keeping an eye on the terrain, looking out for any possible flames to pop up. Now, one community member at the meeting tonight asked the sheriff if those deputies involved are found guilty, will he step down for, quote, hiring 2 murderers? And to that, the sheriff said, quote, "I absolutely will not." Residents of Cooper Court also have pets with them, and we've learned that the Idaho Humane Society has offered to vaccinate and house those animals for up to 2 weeks free of charge. Officers say the suspects waited until there was no one else around in the parking lot before they made their move. Little did they know officers were on this hilltop watching it all go down. Police say this is the car wash and gas station where Gonzalez initially made contact with the 15-year-old girl and later parked behind the gas station and watched her walk home to her nearby neighborhood.
This is exactly what they don't want to see. Cars stopped in the green box. All drivers are now required to stop at the white line behind those green boxes and can no longer make a right-hand turn on red, or they could face a citation. Add up the cost of the computer system and all of the lights that he's gathered over the years, it's probably worth more than $10,000, but he says the secret is to go shopping right after Christmas and stock up on everything while it's on clearance. The company sends drivers out in pairs. The first person drives you and your passengers home in your own personal car, and the other follows closely behind, gives them a ride once they get you home. I really wish you guys could smell what's going on over here, because I am standing next to a giant, huge pot of paella that is going to be serving 200 people down here on the Basque Block. Now, the main difference in a Miracle field is what the field itself is made up of. It's completely flat, so wheelchairs accessible, and it's made up of tiny little rubber pieces, much softer than a regular field. Kind of smells like a mix of barbecue food and sunscreen, because as you can tell, very hot, very, very sunny, and all those shady spots have kind of been taken first, as expected. You're about to unveil some top secret information, but what can you tell us about your plans for Idaho Gives Day?
The student said, "I think it's somebody in the military."
Looks like your dad. Club Tijuana just landed about 25 minutes ago, and they just took off about 5 minutes ago on their charter bus, headed back to their hotel. They've had a long day of travel, but we do still have some dedicated fans hanging out here. Black Friday is officially a thing of the past. Instead of busting down their doors at 6 a.m. on a Friday morning, a lot of stores are now opening up between 4 and 6 p.m. Thanksgiving night. A hot shower, a warm change of clothes, and vouchers, plus somewhere to sleep, but just for tonight. Avis Rent-A-Car tells me they immediately contacted the city and are in the process of paying off their $711 debt from years of added up parking violations they say they were unaware of until now. The only thing left are signs on all of the windows that say that all of the tickets for Wednesday's event to see the president speak are all gone. Snow, fog, and frost everywhere, yet we're still a month away from winter. Nearby neighbors say they'd rather see it torn down than left abandoned, attracting crime and illegal activity. People can stop by and enjoy a blue and orange burger. Blue and orange, of course, the Broncos team colors, represented on this burger with blue cheese and orange buffalo sauce. We are live at the Nampa Downtown Carterium, right in the center of all of the action. This is the start and finish line right behind me on 2nd Street and 14th Avenue. I'm not the only one. A lot of girls dressed for the occasion. They're actually having a hat contest here today for the ladies. Until either of these courts makes a decision, these marriage licenses will still be issued today starting at 8 a.m. We'll be sure to stay on top of this case for you and bring you the latest right here on today's 6th. Only 71 of those 942 precincts in the state of Idaho have been counted so far. Community members have even replaced the yellow ribbons downtown every 6 months for the last 5 years. In court today, prosecutors asked for a $100,000 bond. Instead, the judge issued a $25,000 bond bond, along with a no contact order for both victims included in these charges, as well as any minors under the age of 18 years old. Reporting live in Elmore County, I'm Karen Lehr, 6 on your side.